In this video, we're going to bring in some pipe, or I want to run some pipe. Now, the thing with piping is, it's not normally in the architectural model, so we have to bring pipe in. So to bring some pipe in, I will give you a file that you can borrow or steal from. That way, you don't have to deal with a lot of piping. I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to open up a project. Actually, you can probably just bring it in. Now let's go ahead and open a project. And it's on my desktop, and I'll give you a copy of this when we wrap it up today. So I'm going to go down here to my Revit training folder, and inside of it I have some MEP stuff in here. Let's see here. I'm going to have to do a quick search. Let's see what we got. All right, yeah, some MEP stuff in here. All right. But when we open this up,
can you bring pipe and wire at the same time, or no?
Wire is diagrammatical. It's not a true wire.
Yeah,
Okay.
You just calculate how many feet and...
You can put wire parts in. Let me show you how to get the pipes in, and we'll go to that. I'm going to go ahead and hit start a new project. And I'm going to go browsing. And if you're going to be using piping, you'll use plumbing. If you're going to use mechanical, use mechanical. But if you want to use them all, many times you'll see in here one that says systems. You can use that. But if I go to plumbing, I'm going to hit open. Now this is it's a kind of a weird way to do it, but it'll work. I'm going to open it up.
Okay, if I want an AC system, I guess I go to mechanical.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is, this is my brand new project. Okay? I need to transfer the plumbing and piping settings into this project to make it work. So that's...
And the same concept is going to work for mechanical?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm trying to think if I have, I'm trying to think of the easiest way to make this happen. Let me think about this for a moment. I'm going to pause the video. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I started another project. What I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to go straight, here we are in our project. We can open projects side by side and borrow things from it. So here's our pyramid. What I'm going to do is go up top, I'm going to open up another project. Open, project, and I'll give you this one. It's on my desktop. And what it's called Pipes Complete. Okay, so there it is, 2016 Simple Pipes Completed. Hit open on that. We're pretty much just a cut and paste from one project to another. It brings a bunch of stuff along with it, so it's an easy way to do it instead of creating another project. So this one actually has pipe in it already. So once you bring the pipe in, so here it is. Now, within this pipe set, you see these pipes go up, down, around. If I start to spin this around, we use shift middle mouse button again. Shift middle mouse button. Unlock the view. Shift middle mouse button. You see the pipes are all running all over the place, right? What we need to do is get the pipes in. We need to make sure the pipe set is in our project. Now, if I grab one of these pipes, you'll see that it says this is copper pipe. And if you say I want to use copper pipe in my project, if I grab one copper pipe, or if I grab a bunch of copper pipe and pumps, you may say I want to use all that. I'm going to hit Control C, just like if you would in Word. Control Tab, and I'm going to go back to my project and Control V. Okay, I hit OK. Now, what that does, it's going to bring the pipes families into my project. Now, I can place it somewhere, and then I can just delete it, just like if we were working in AutoCAD. Go ahead and delete it. But what it's done is, now when I go to up top, you'll see Systems. Come on over here to Pipe. When I start Pipe, you'll see in here, default pipe, I'm going to use the 2-inch copper. When I use the 2-inch copper, it's actually already been set up. So now if I go, let me go ahead and I don't know if the layer's on or not. I'm going to start to draw the pipe. Now I don't see it because just like in AutoCAD, the pipe layer is turned off. So I'm going to come here, Visibility Graphics, scroll on down, and see what pipes are turned on. Cancel. Let me try that again. Okay, pipes. Now, where the pipe, 6-inch pipe water line, it's 9 feet above the ground, so I need to make sure it's within my range. We're going to have to talk about view range too in here. So I'm going to say put it 1 foot above the ground. And that sounds kind of crazy, it's above the ground. But as I start to draw, you see it's putting the pipe in. When I turn, it actually puts in a little fitting. See? It puts the fittings in. Now if I want to go up or down, this is where it gets kind of crazy. You see I'm running 1 foot, 1 foot, 1 foot. I'm going to go up to 2 foot. 2 foot. The next piece of pipe I put, this piece will be at 2 foot. So it came up, Came over, now I'm gonna go back down. Next piece of pipe will be at 1 foot. I put it right here. So it went over, went up, came back down. So now if I set up a camera, what you're gonna do is you're gonna see the pipe. Okay, see it's going over, up and down, turn it to fine detail. That's this one here, fine, and you can actually see the pipe. This one up here was at 9 feet, that's why I didn't see it. The way Revit works is it has what's called a viewpoint. I'm gonna do that, and leave that pipe there. If I go back to my level 1, that's where we were drawing a pipe. Notice I don't see this pipe right here. So I may want to have a piping plan. So I'm gonna take my level 1, now I'm doing piping. Remember, it's a different one. I'm gonna right click on here, I'm gonna duplicate the view, duplicate. So this is gonna be level 1, rename it, piping. Level 1 pipe. Level 1 pipe. Now, what I have to change in here, I'll ping that a couple times, is I have to say it's not architectural anymore. This is a plumbing drawing. Watch what happens. Okay, see how the pipe got dark and the building got light. So it says that's a plumbing drawing now. The other thing I need to do is verify that I'm seeing high enough and deep enough. So down here it says view range. Now a lot of pipes are under the ground. So I gotta tell Revit to have a range here. We're on level 1, right? Level 1. Let's say cut my architectural plan at 4 feet. That's what that is. Cutting at 4 feet. So that's what that's doing. It says show me any pipes that are between level 1 plus 10 feet, all the way to level 1, maybe minus 10 feet because they're in the ground, right? And then I'll put this to minus 10 feet. And I'm going to give you this drawing also. So if it's 10 feet in the air, show it. If it's 10 feet under the ground, show it. And this is a secondary underground showing it, okay. Now notice all those pipes are showing up because it's within that range. That's how you're able to see pipe. So now as I put my pipes in, I go up top, I say pipe. It can be anywhere within negative 10 feet and positive 10 feet, and it'll show up. So if I wanted to put him underground, let's say minus 3, he's actually 3 feet under the ground. Now I'll bring him up to positive 2, draw him over here, come here, and I'll go up to 9. Once you type them in, it remembers them. And that's how I run my pipe. Now I'll set my camera up. And we turn it to fine, set it to fine, and you will see the pipes in here. This one's under the ground, so you can see the line work there, and there's all the piping. Now, we're in plumbing. Now, sometimes you want the building to be emphasized, so I'm going to change this and say, put the emphasis on architectural. So see the architectural is popping. Sometimes you want it a pipe, so you say piping, the emphasis is on the pipe. Sometimes you want everybody, say coordination, show everybody the same, so everybody's on the same hierarchy. But this discipline tells Revit how to show the drawing. So when I go to pipe, you see how the pipe's emphasized? Because we said you are a plumbing drawing, emphasis on plumbing. This one here, emphasis is on architectural. If I want to turn the pipe layer off, pipes, scroll down, it's just in this view. I'm going to say no pipes for you, no pipes, no pipe fittings, nothing. Keep going down, hit OK on that. So now I turned them off in that view. So I go to my pipe view, there's my piping, and there is my regular building. So
My mind's going back to the sidewalks
okay,
and how I was in an ancient village in China, and they had along the sidewalks they had a channel bringing the natural water from the mountain through the whole town, the whole village.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess since you were able to have your 4 inches, 3 underground, 1 above, that could probably be manipulated that way as well.
You could manipulate.
Yeah, you just make a wall at the end of the sidewalk, put a wall going down
Mm-hmm.
3-4 feet, whatever it is.
Yep, that's exactly how you could do it. But if you think about it, it's a horizontal slab of concrete and a vertical.
Right, so it is, it's walls.
Like that, right? Yeah, you could build it just like that and have it running along. You could just, currently, if you're doing just early design, you put 1 panel here and have this at, let's say, that's at 0 inches off the ground, it's fine. Or then put this one at minus 3 foot, or however far you want underneath. So when you do look at 3, you'll have those elements. But yes, you could do this. Now what's going to happen currently, the site is going to wipe it out. Let me show you this thing called a building pad, being that we're talking. So there we go. That's how we go ahead and put the piping in. I'm going to save this video.